So hello everyone. Hope you're doing fine. Okay, let's go through the session. Okay, here are some points. Actually, we are going to discuss Degrain and Regrain today. So what you'll learn, basically degraining clean plates and footages, various techniques of matching the grain and regraining the output. So while degraining is using denoise, nuke denoise, which is a default node in nuke. Using neat video. Neat video means reduce noise. That's a third-party plugin. And regraining output with default grade node with Fgrain. Fgrain furnace regrain with managing shadows and highlights. That I will show you later. Okay, let's start them. So here's the source. So first is analyze the footage. There are pretty grains out there, as well as we have to maintain this texture as well. So we are now using first node, and that is default plugin of nuke, and that is denoise. Before that, well, I have to tell you few things that why we degrain the footages of. Okay, so here are some points. Okay, for noise reduction. Okay, for noise reduction. The second point is, which we all use basically for green and blue channel reduction, for extraction of blue and green screen. Third point is for making good plate, regarding for prep or paint or something else. Means we have, if we want to avoid some patchy plates or grains or that, so we have to first regrain the footage. Okay, these are the 3 points which is mainly used for degrain. Why we degrain the footage. And yeah, 4 point is also important. Actually, for good track. Somewhere what happened that few grains are also there, so we get flickered track. So for that we first degrain the footage and then apply for the track. Okay, let me keep this aside. So shall we start? Okay, the first node is denoise. Hope my system is responding as on time and not laggy. Anyways, denoise. First I'll come to the parameters which are so useful for us, basic parameters, and that is first is source. The source we can either turn it to the film or digital. Film works best for most footages as it affects only for dark as well as the bright region. Okay, but in digital will remain constant. It will keep the noise level constant. So in most footages we will keep in film. Okay. Might be you've gone all through this. Move the analyze region. I know this. You all know this. Okay. So as you can see, it degrained already, but we are lost some textures on this pillow. So here the denoise amount. I recommend you to please keep this amount as your requirement. Okay, if you required it, then only keep this one, because usually we kept it as 0.4 because our work is done as a denoise and our texture is also maintained. Okay, can you see this? We will bring this by adding grain after it. Another thing is roll off. Roll off is something we call it smoothness, but not this smoothness. Roll off is we can after making plate, there is some constant of frozen pixels are there. So remove that, we use this option, that is will keep it as a 4. So it will reduce that frozen pixels. Okay, here's the smoothness. Smoothness is something, it will obviously it will lose your textures. Let me show you. If you will change this to 2, it will lose your texture and it will harden your edges. It will affect your edges. So please keep it as your requirement. Sharpen to maintain your edges and to keep your textures alive. Can you see this? But it will affect your edges as well, as I said you earlier. I don't know. I don't usually use this denoise node. Either we go with another node, which I have to tell you that is it is not in actually in our topic, but I will show you. That is Degrain, Furnace Degrain. Is a third-party plugin. Okay, okay. The main important thing between this, if we compare this, in denoise we do not get the particular channel, the individual channel, if we want to tweak it. But in F Degrain, we got it. There is R, there is G, there is B. Okay, we got it particular channel. If we want to less the amount in G, then we can do it. On tweak in blue, then we can do it. Increase the amount in blue, then we can do it. Okay, so I hope you're clear in denoise about source, about denoise amount, about the roll off, about the smoothness, about the sharpen. We have done it. The main thing is denoise that we can. I don't preferably use denoise. Usually to denoise, I will go with degrain, or my favorite is still to come. Okay, so next is degrain. Okay, first, if your footage color space is sRGB, then you please keep it to the sRGB as well. Okay, that's the first thing. To make it to default. We got as well as the region here. Before placing the region, I just want to share you some things that before placing it in denoise or degrain or regrain or something else, before placing this region, okay, just make sure that you're keeping in means plain area, flat area, and free from any details. okay, shadow or highlights or bright areas, okay, so that we get the proper output. This applied for the regrain also. So we are done with Degrain. This is third party plugin. I usually use this. Okay. I might have lost some textures, but we can bring it back. So as you see that before it was switched to Simeon, it had lost some texture, but in sRGB we gained it back. So here, as I told you before, that we get options of individual channels: red, green, and blue. So if you compare this with the Degrain, with furnace Degrain, then you can see that in denoise we have lost colors also, but in Degrain we maintained it. We have not lost any color. Okay. So now we'll go to the parameters. You need something about the amount, something about the intensity. If you keep it 2.1, then you can see. Okay.
क्यों सिखाया जा रहा है हम लोग को आज प्रेप?
I think someone has turned on his mic.
Everyone, please be on mute.
Everyone, please be on mute.
Okay, let's move forward. Okay. So as I told you that tuning works as a amount, intensity. If you keep it 2.2 and keep it to 1, you can see the changes. Okay. As I told you in denoise, if you require the 1, then it only keep this 1. If you require 0.3, because it will dramatically means it will lose your textures as well. So please keep it as your requirement of your plate or some of your work. So I will keep it 0.4. Okay, 0.4 to 0.6. So let's come to the channels. There's still some grains in red, so I will tweak it. Okay, as you can see,
ये रेंडरिंग रहेगा.
Mahesh, please be on mute.
now we'll go to channel green. Keep it to 0.8. That's not affecting. Okay, so channel green is there. So we'll increase a bit. That's it. In blue, I think we are done with the blue. There's no need to tweak. In green, we need a bit. I mean red. So as we're done with the FD grain, we have, I told you that in denoise, we don't get the option of RGB, but in Degrain, we do have the option of RGB, but there is one node which I want to share with you, that is Degrain Simple. It is default in Nuke. If you want to use it, you can use it either. Yeah, but it will basically blur your footage. Okay, it is not a third party app, but if you want to use in particular RGB, then you can tweak in here. We have a masking option as well, but it will drastically lose your channel as texture as well. Okay, so the denoise and degrain. So, okay, so here are the both output which I have to compare. In Degrain, we have lost some colors. Okay, denoise, and in Degrain we have lost some textures. Okay, so for maintaining textures, you have to tweak in somewhere here. Okay, you have to keep it as a 1 or 2 as per your requirement. But usually,
साउंड नहीं आ रही सही
for
से
most, hello, can you hear me?
हाँ अभी सही है सर
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we'll
Yeah,
move
Jeet,
on to
continue.
third note. We'll move on to third note, and that is, I personally recommend to use this without losing any colors or texture, and that is third-party plugin, and that is reduce noise, which we call as a neat video as well. So, unfortunately, this is a third-party app. You have to keep it, but it will give you a tremendous output. Okay, just turn off the mic. Okay, we are done with denoise. We are done with third party furnace degrain, and now we are going to reduce noise. Okay, prepare noise profile. We will go with progressive instead of going to interlace. Interlace, which means basically it will split the screen if you want to compare it. But no, we will go with progressive. Okay, so auto profile. Let's go to the auto profile. The quality is 64. It is okay with it, but I'll show you some things. Okay, we have taking this region as it is plain flat area without any details. Okay, it is showing 34. It is okay actually, but then also we'll try 66. Okay, we are good now. Okay, 66 is better. Applied. So here you can see our green is no more. Okay, our green is no more, but we have still we have our textures alive as well as our colors. So I recommend these reduce noise to you before if you want to degrain or something else. Okay, before doing work. As you can see, this is denoise. This is degrain. Lost some texture here. Threshold. I meant to say that. And this is reduced noise. If you want to compare, then you can compare. Nothing happened in this area, in this particular area, excepting grains. Okay, these are the source and these are the degrain footage. So I will highly recommend you to please use this though if you want to degrain the footage. It will not affect your edges, neither your textures, neither your colors. Just make sure this the quality will go upper than 40%. Okay.
देखा तो बैलेंस खत्म, बिल्कुल खत्म। अब ऐसे नहीं बताएं क्या करें, कहाँ जाए? ऐसे लाखों सवाल हमारे लिए बिल्कुल।
Okay. Now, I think I have told you something about the Degrain, which will help you a lot in further. Now, let's move on to the Regrain method to add the grains. So we'll keep this aside. So as I told you that this is source and now we are going to regrain. This is a degrain which I've used reduce noise, which I told you earlier, just before a minute. This is degrain which I used reduce noise for it. You can see we have maintained some textures on it. And this is the work which I have done. So now we are going to add some grains here. Okay. Please don't try my paint work. This is only for training purpose. So let's start. The first node we are using is F Regrain. Okay. So now we are going to add it on the mask. So first we are going to extract the alpha. Let's switch out all the alpha. As you can see, we have extracted the alpha. Okay, now we are here using the key mix. This will go mask. I put in here. Okay, let's go to the parameters. Okay, so this is regrain. So first here some grain types is there. This preset and this is grain clip from grain clip. Grain clip is usually means we're taking grains reference from the source. Okay, so this will go here. We only took this for extracting the alpha. Okay, preset stock means you gave you some default grain patterns. Okay, which are taken from the analog or digitally. Okay, here are some patterns. If you fail to gain some grains from here, then you can use this option. Okay, but we are going from grain clip, going to grain clip. Okay, this is amount, grain amount. This is grain size. Okay, if you increase it, it will affect in 3 channels. If you grain, which will goes as well in grain size. Okay, this is other process. Green RGB, and this is the This is very important thing. If we want to match these grains in highlighted areas, then we go to highlight grains. If we want to match in shadows, then we'll go in low gain, which I will tell you later. Okay, so let's move further. Okay, it is showing that please position the analyze region. So as I told you before, that please apply this, please place it to the flat area where there is no details, there is no dark area or texture area. Okay, so we'll place it to the flat area. Okay, let me do one thing more. My system is running slow actually, so please don't mind. Okay. Okay. So we can tweak here now. First we'll go in R. This is G. This is B. Okay. Let's raise this. Okay. We'll go individually. Okay. We have done it, but you can see that in bright area we have some problem here. Okay. I think this is mid tone. But first we'll try to match all in area RGB. This is RG and B. Okay, we need to increase some size now here in G. So it will be point, not less than that, more than that. That's good. In B, okay, now matched in here, but what about this part? We have to match here also. So now this is the thing. So we tweak here as I told you earlier. So make sure it will not affect here. As you can see, we matched both in this dark area and this bright area as well. So you don't even need to use any roto to subtract it, to extract it from the channel, then another channel. You can tweak it here also. In G, we have to increase it a bit. Okay. And in B as well. So see, we are done with this. Okay. So these are the uses of this low gain, mid gain, and high gain. You can use this in dark areas to tweak in between dark areas, bright areas, shadow as well. Okay. Now let's switch to another node. Okay. And that is nothing a node, but we can use something various technique, and that is by extracting the patterns, and then we'll add it to our alpha, add it to our com. So for that we need a source. Now we are extracting the grain patterns from the source itself. For that we are using denoise. Okay. Let's place it to some plain area. Now here's the option in output, result and noise. So we switch it to noise, then you can see here. Okay, so we got the pattern here from the source itself. This is R, this is G, this is B. Okay, so now we are going to extract it for our working area, and that is this area. Then we have removed the stand. So one more thing I want to share that before, yeah, first we'll start the extracting, then I will show you that. Okay, so for that, just analyze your footage of where we're getting the pattern. So from the plain area we will get this. So for that we only need these specific areas. So for that we are using crop. Okay, as we want from this area only. Okay, to play it, this pattern we will use in regrading the method. Okay, so the thing is actually we took this area, but our work is here, right? So we'll transform it. We'll use merge, transform. Okay, without wasting your time, actually I've done this in my script. We have taken, we will take from that. Okay, I have done it before actually. So we get enough time to, okay, I have transformed it because it will affect our pattern. So I have transformed it before. I have denoised it, cropped it. Okay, I took cropping this. And the one thing I want to say is that just please do crop it and please transform it in your working area. Please don't crop it to transform it to enter your frame. Okay, where your working area, please place it to there only. Don't go to the entire frame. So our work is here in alpha. This is our working area. So I have done it here only. Okay. So let's go further. After that, I've taken from. Okay. From is to from means they're taking patterns from. Okay. I'll show you from the beginning itself. Okay. From multiply is to multiply the white and black points. And finally, okay, yeah, the grains, and this is our final output. Okay, now let's go here. We'll take a grade node. Okay, we disable the black lamp and we change this to 10. As you see, there's a difference in it. This is R, this is G and B. So we'll take another node, another grade for tweaking. Let's go to R first. This is pattern which you have taken from here. Okay, it is not something different. As you can see. Okay. We'll lower the amount in B. Okay, we have matching here in blue screen, right? Just don't worry about the pattern because you are taken pattern from source itself. So you don't have to worry about the pattern. So what happens here? Here there's some large amount of grains here, right? We have to decrease it. Oh, sorry. So what you're going to do? Either we can do it like this. Just show you some. You can decrease it from here. Okay. Even this will work you out individually also. Okay. Or this will also work. Or you can go to the color lookup. Okay, we'll place it here. Okay, by selecting these 2 points, this is white and black. We'll press L Okay. Okay. Did some all around it. Okay. I've done before. What I've done that this is a midtone, so I turn the midtone down a little bit. As you can see, by pressing L, first I have to linear it, so it will not affect our only affect our the particular line. So if I increase it, raise above, it will change. As you can see, it is changing. That same goes to green as well. As you can see, it have matched at some extent. Just don't worry about the pattern. Sorry about the footage because we have only this footage because of the restriction purpose. So first we have extracted the pattern from the use of denoise, and we have placed it from the use of transform. This is taken for taking 3 nodes. The merge nodes is from means which we are taking the pattern. Multiply is to multiply the white and black points. And finally the plus. And here the final output. This we are taken, this is a Degrain node, this is COM node. I use this is to only to extract the alpha. The final output is here. I have used reduced noise for degraining this plate as I told you earlier. Okay. So now we are going to third node, and that is a third party, that is a dark grain. Okay, dark grain is by Fabian Holtz. Dark grain is for the better till now, means till now is the better and best for regraining that I came across. But want to clear something that if your degrain plate is not good, it will not work as you want. So make it sure, will you please use reduce noise for this before using this dark grain. Okay, I use this reduced noise, as you can see. Okay, so before using dark grain, please degrain your footage from using reduced noise. It will work the best. Okay, this is the third node which you're using for regraining the footage. Okay, mask will go in the mask as I already extracted the mask. Okay, comp will goes in our final comp, as you can see here. Okay, degrain here and our source. So play. Okay, let me show the dark grain. As I told you, it is made by the Fabian Holtz. It is available in Nupedia, so you can gain it from there. Okay. First, will analyze the footage. Okay, without going somewhere else, first we'll analyze the footage. It will take hardly 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, we are done. As you can see, there's nothing to do. It's already done it with the dark grain. Okay, if you wanna, if some problem occurred for the related to pattern or something else, just go to this node option replace. Okay, just activate this, and you will get this region. And as I told you earlier, that please place this region in somewhere in flat area, as I told you earlier, and away from the dark and shadows. Okay, by activating this, you can read the pattern and nothing, and you will see the output. It is something new, dark grain. You will get it from the Wikipedia. It is a third-party plugin, unfortunately. But it is a new. It is a great node to match your grains. And if you wanna, if you wanna match in certain different areas, means the dark or some light or some, here the option in red. Okay. So if I'm on a cricket here, by pressing Control, we got the specific area of the red. Okay. So as we are in B, you're going B, select this region, and if you raise this, it's not showing actually. Anyway, some bug is there. It is still under the process. Okay. I have used it a lot, but I have nothing faced any issue regarding this task grain. So we'll use this node to regrain your footage. It will help you a lot without losing any textures, because we already used the reduced noise. So you can see in reduced noise, we have not lost any texture, and neither in dark grain. It will remain your texture as well. So I highly recommend to you to please use dark grain as well, and this pattern. Okay, it will also help you to regrain the footage. Okay, I hope this will help you a lot in further.